I'm very proud of myself because like I've never squat as much weight as I squat yesterday
Yeah.
in my entire life. I squat like a lot. I'm not gonna say what number because that's douchey, but like
2 billion
I
pounds.
squatted 2 bajillion pounds, and then immediately went over to Dom's house to track some demo vocals, and I like wasn't feeling too bad, but like I don't know. Last night at work, I was like, oh, I'm moving kind of slow. This is funny.
I'm
and
moving
then
different.
I was like, I'm moving different. This is not good different either. This hurts. And yeah, I fucking like just got out of bed this morning and I was like, no. Like I was like, this fucking blows. So all today at work, I was like when I had to bend over to pick shit up, I'd be like, yeah, leg day took me out, man.
Yeah.
I'm proud of myself though.
Yeah.
I did some really good work.
Hell yeah.
And like, I'm happy. I'm happy with my leg day, but
the consequences.
God damn. Yeah, the consequences of leg day.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
But
my squat got up to, you know what? I'll just say it. 225. Everybody.
Yeah, there you go.
225.
Hell yeah.
So no big deal. No big deal or nothing.
No big deal. Just
225.
Yeah.
Just a slick.
Just a nice clean 225.
Just a slick, clean 225. No big deal, dude.
Just a quick and easy 225.
There's people listening to this. They're just like,
dude, I could fucking squat.
Dude, I squat
2,025 pounds.
It's a lot for me, okay? It's a lot, okay?
It's a lot, all right? Goddamn.
For me, it's a lot of weight. Yeah. Today, I saw a YouTube video that was like how to make the right choices. It's just such an insane title.
How
for a
to
video.
make the right choices.
I don't know what's wrong with my algorithm, but I thought it'd be funny for
it's
like
all those fucking cinnamon noise videos that you keep pulling up.
Forgot about the cinnamon noise, dude. Yeah, no, I thought it'd be very funny to like for us to do a Patreon episode where like we genuinely play it up like we're like doing a life coaching thing about how to make the right decisions, but we never ever get to step one. Like we just keep finding new tangents to go off on and everything.
I'd probably be really good at that.
I think we would be
beating around the bush.
I think we would be really good at it.
Yeah, I think we're very well equipped.
Beating around
to
the
do
bush. Where does that phrase come from?
I don't know. First thing that comes to mind is just punching someone in the crotch. Beating around the bush, just go, yeah.
I mean, I was, because the phrase is like, I don't want to beat around the bush here.
Yeah.
Like that means like,
I don't want to jerk off on the penis.
I don't want to jerk your penis off right now. No, it means like I don't want to sugarcoat things.
Yeah, I don't want to avoid the subject.
So is it like a thorny bush then? You're beating around a thorny bush?
Well, what is, like, have you ever beat around a bush in real life? Like, what does that mean to beat around a bush?
I've avoided a bush full of thorns.
Yeah, but like, do you consider that beating around is like moving away from it?
Yeah, I took a beat and I went around.
Mm.
But I guess that was the wrong thing to do because the turn of phrase implies
you should have walked right through that bush.
You should walk right through that fucking bush, you moron.
Okay. So the origin of that phrase is medieval times. Hunters would hire men to beat the area around bushes with sticks in order to flush out game, taking cover underneath. So what does that have to do with avoiding the subject?
What the fuck? Boo! Wrong answer. That's not where it comes from, actually. I've decided.
That's the right answer.
I've decided that it hasn't come from there.
Okay, where does it come from?
It comes from when you and your buddies are looking at a bush of thorns, and there's $1 million within the bush, Everyone's like, no, that's a bunch of thorns. I'm not doing that. And you're like, prick me up, baby.
I'd do that.
I'd do that right now.
If there's $1 million in a thorny bush,
Yeah.
I'd fucking reach in there.
What do you think the situation is with that Bass Pro Shop guy? Not to make the episode topical, not to date it too much, but
drugs or mental illness.
Damn, that's so boring.
Or both, probably.
I'm hoping that I don't know.
Off chance, uncontained whimsy finally
Ooh.
released.
Ooh, he does have a presumably small penis.
Don't know whether to chalk that up to shrinkage or just having a small penis. But it is. But I mean, you look at the video and it's like there's nothing there.
Yeah, no, that guy has nothing.
It's crazy.
Like no balls either.
No balls either.
Yeah, dude, that's nuts.
Like a Ken doll with hair, basically, is what that was.
A Ken doll with a bush to beat around. I tied it back, baby.
Yeah, there we go.
I tied it back.
There we go. That's the quality programming you come to expect from This Ain't a Scene, It's a Podcast, which is what this show is. Welcome back.
Do you think in 1,000 years there's gonna be like I don't want to jump in the Bass Pro Shop tank here. Like that's a new turn of phrase. Like
I don't want to jump in the Bass Pro Shop tank naked here with no penis.
I don't want to do a micro penis dive here.
I don't want to micro penis dive into the introductions of this podcast. I'm Dawson, one of your hosts, he, him pronouns, and there's someone else in the room with me.
Hi, I'm Carson Pace. I have a micro penis.
We both have micro penises and he,
Welcome
him
to
pronouns.
the micro penis variety hour.
Welcome to the Tic Tac talking circle.
That'd be a crazy premise for a podcast. 5 guys with micro penises just chilling.
Yeah.
They don't talk about it.
It's like you listen, you come back every week expecting it to come up, and then it never comes up.
Right, yeah.
That'd be kind of crazy. We need to find 5 guys with micro penises. Well, 3 more, including us.
Yeah, no.
Ian
definitely has a micro penis for sure. Which
yeah.
other one of our friends do you think has a micro penis?
Tom.
Tom definitely.
Yeah, Tom.
Maybe I shouldn't say this on air.
We can cut
Tom
it.
and I are very close.
Yeah.
And like, I don't think Tom would do this if we weren't very close. One time, Tom just sent me a picture of him pissing. And I could see the head of his...
in frame?
No, well, the tip was in frame.
Okay.
But like, it was just like a picture of my dude pissing into a urinal. And I was like, that's crazy.
That's
for
awesome.
a little while too. Fucking goddamn, this is so stupid. Me and Tom were just texting each other pictures of our shit. Like, check out what I just did.
Yo, check this out. Pretty big, right?
Just the stupidest fucking thing.
Pretty voluminous, correct?
2 nearly 30-year-old men sending shit pictures.
Dude, I realized I'm turning 24 this month. And
Shut up.
You know, I wasn't very happy about it.
Dog. I don't think you have anything to worry about.
Oh,
24.
No.
23 was like way weirder for me.
Mm-hmm.
24 was like, well, I turned 24 in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
So it was
pretty weird.
It was weird regardless. 25 is when it's weird, where it's like, if you're still doing like stupid things you did in your early 20s, like you really got to cut that shit out when you turn 25. Like,
I only got 1 more year to do stupid shit.
Well, after 25, there's no like real excuse. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We're like 24, like 22, 23, like you can get away with shit like that. Like
what?
Oh, like losing your temper over stupid shit.
Oh,
like I turned 25 and like a switch flipped, and I was like, oh, I should not do that. Like, I was like, I can't do that. You know, I was like, oh. Not that I didn't know that before, but you know,
yeah. It's like,
I think just
real,
like having ADHD and like hating when plans change, like like triggers something in me where I'm just like, no, it has to be this way.
It might be an autism thing.
Could be an autism
Because
thing.
I get that sometimes.
I hate being autistic.
There was one time I had like my meals planned out for the next like couple days, and like one day I was gonna eat this, and then the next day I was gonna eat this burger from Cookout, and then the next day I was gonna have something else, and then the next day comes, I go to the fridge, I check my Cookout box, burger is gone, only fries, and one of my roommates had mistakenly eaten my burger, and that was the angriest I had ever been at him.
You snapped his neck, I assume.
Yeah, I killed him.
Killed that guy.
I killed him. He's dead now.
Well, speaking of killing people,
how are you gonna tie that one back in?
I don't know. You're going down.
Speaking of killing people, fuck you.
Speaking of killing people, we do have a song to talk about today.
We do.
We do have a Fall Out Boy song.
A little bit of a Fall Out Boy song to talk about.
A little bit.
Little bit.
This is like the one for some people.
I think it's relatively unknown.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we are talking about Sugar, We're Going Down.
And here's a snippet of it.
We're going down.
It's over. Wow.
I wonder if, given like actual prep time, I could hit that. I think I can.
Probably.
It's just like
it's up there.
It's real high.
Mm-hmm.
I think I went into this song, this episode today, Dawson. I think I went in a little cynical. I'll be real with you.
Yeah?
Yes.
You're going to go on hater mode?
I thought I was kind of, yeah. I thought I was going to go, this is the pop one. This is the most popular one. This is the one your normie friends know.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to, for lack of a better word, friend zone this song. And sort of be like, I like it, and I'm going to sing along when it's on, but I'm not going to deliberately turn it on. And Dawson, after listening to this song once today, I then listened to it, I think 5 more times just for general enjoyment.
Yeah.
Hearing this song in life, like in like weird white people places, I think does it a disservice.
Mm-hmm.
It plays at my restaurant sometimes, occasionally, when I'm using the White People Are in My Car playlist.
Mm-hmm.
Which if anybody wants to follow that, you're welcome to. Just White People Are in My Car, type it into Spotify. Make sure it's the Callous Cowboys, who is the creator. That is my profile. Is the Callous Cowboys. So,
White People Are in My Car.
White People Are in My Car. It's got some bangers on there.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever this plays at work, it's just like the shitty work speakers. You can hear the drums. And you can kind of hear guitar. You can hear that lead vocal line.
Mm-hmm.
Listening to it today, however, where I can hear everything, every layer going on in this, and just how good this fucking song is. Dawson, I think I love this song.
Yeah.
I think this song might be amazing.
Yeah, I remember, I think there's a couple times on this podcast where you've been like kind of making allusions to the fact that you might think this song is like overrated or something, or like just the pop one.
I have done that before.
In the back of my mind, I was like, it's going to be interesting when this episode comes
Sugar,
around.
We're Going Down, I'd like to ask for forgiveness.
Yeah.
I really would for everything I said. And I'm just wondering if you want to go to prom with me. I don't want to be friends. I don't want to just be friends. I would like for us to be more than friends. Sugar, We're Going Down.
Listen, all I'm saying is, I knew it had the juice the whole time.
The whole time?
The whole time.
How often do you hear this song in life?
Not.
Really?
Well, you see, I stay inside.
True.
And when I do go outside, typically it's for work. And
your work is pretty isolated.
My work is very isolated. In the dead of night, typically just me. So
Dawson
I'm listening to. I am a
murderer.
I kill people for a living. So when I'm when I'm like going to go do my job.
When
to
you're
kill
approaching the
people.
target.
When
yeah.
I'm approaching the target and I have my headphones in, I'm usually listening to the Yard podcast, Ludwig's podcast. If anyone's unfamiliar, very good podcast, very funny. It's either that or like a series of albums that I've queued up.
Sure.
So I don't usually hear the radio or anything like that. And if I'm going to like a place where I'm seeing people, it's either at someone's house where the radio is not playing anyway. Whoop, Carson almost fell over.
I almost died. Yeah, I'm good.
It's either there or at a show where the house music typically does not have this song.
Okay.
So, I don't usually hear this song out and about.
But you've heard it in life before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course I have.
Yeah.
It's just not often.
Sure. There was a period of time in my life where I felt like I heard the song every day.
Yeah.
Yes. And I would say it was post-hiatus, pre-mania.
Mm.
And I know that's a weird place to set it in, but like Fall Out Boy had come back and against all odds, we're still the biggest band in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Very hard thing to do. Very impressive.
Yeah.
Still we're playing massive venues and they were only getting like bigger and bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And like at any point in time, Fall Out Boy had 4 songs on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not a joke. Like,
no, that is true.
Like my songs was still getting play.
Centuries,
Uma Thurman, and you know what? For fucking good measure, I guess throw like The Phoenix or Just One Yesterday. Which I know we look at that now as like, those didn't pop off as much as we remember. They were on the fucking radio. They were still on there. Radio is still thriving.
Yeah.
There's 97.1 The River, and also 90.1 WABE. It's Rock Without Rules.
103.5 Dawn FM.
That's right. What's the one on the Dow Boys record? 104.3.
Something like that.
Yeah.
107.3 Dow Boys.
I think it's 104.3 because we were doing a 43% Bert thing there. Just
that would make sense.
So stupid, but okay.
The amount of times I see people just tweet fucking 43% burnt breakdown, no other context, and like always pops off.
Circuit covered it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if the audio on the video is bad, but someone is playing the wrong note.
Well, we'll bring Circuit on the podcast and
to defend,
bully them.
You can't really play a wrong note in that song.
Yeah,
but I was like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's sick. I love that they did that. They did it at historic Nashville venue, The End, too. Yet another episode where all your rings have been left on.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway.
It's easier to have them on with this mic rather than a 7B.
Yeah, it's true. Dom got a 7B the other day for $250.
Damn.
I think when I get paid, I'm just going to go buy one myself. Because this thing sucks.
I think you just need a screw.
Yeah, dude. I emailed Sure about it, and like it's a proprietary.
Proprietary
part for it, and proprietary part for it, and they're like that particular part is on back order from their supplier.
Oh yeah, I remember we talked about that.
I was like, awesome.
Super glue.
I guess so. I guess that's my next.
In the meantime.
Yeah, no kidding.
And then you break it off when the part gets
here. Yeah. Anyway, at any point in time, Fall Out Boy had 4 songs on the radio, which meant as a favored by radio band, it's like, okay, we've already played these 4 songs that they have put out recently 16 times this week. Let's throw in Dance Dance and Sugar We're Going Down.
Mm-hmm.
Like
throwback
time.
Throwback hour.
Yeah.
We're playing this band again.
When I worked at a car wash and they used to just play the radio over like 90.1 WAB over, or wait, no, that's NPR.
I don't know.
Whatever the rock station is. 100.5 Q100. 90.1 is NPR. I'm so stupid.
You could have fooled me.
100.5 Rock Without Rules.
You did fool me. I didn't.
P100. Yeah.
I just didn't catch that at all.
Anyway, when they would like they would just pump that radio station in particular through the speakers at the car wash job I worked. And Sugar We're Going Down would play all the time then, and then like just in life, you know, when we were playing DIY venues, it was in house music all the time. Like we were playing the DIY venue in Cumming, like it was absolutely pumping through there. Also, Claire Darling, like very genuinely, like unabashedly loves this fucking song. And I was in Claire Darling's car from probably 2013 to 2016. I was just exclusively in Claire Darling's car. So,
that'll do it.
That'll do it. Yeah. Yeah. I think she still has that car too, that Mazda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so small.
So funny.
She
had a Buick for a little while, and the Buick was hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had a convertible top. Very funny. But then the Mazda came later, and we did do a bunch of stupid shit in that Mazda too.
Dude, she drove me to the airport one time, and I felt like I was being compressed when I sat in that front seat.
Yeah.
It is a small fucking
tiny.
car.
We tried touring in it.
What?
Can you fucking believe that shit? Yeah.
Just two of you?
No.
What? More people can't fit in that car.
We fit at least 3.
Oh my god.
And then some gear. And then someone else brought another car. But
that's fucked up.
Yeah, I know. Well, so I think that time away from this song and also being able to just listen to it and also watch the music video, which I hadn't seen in probably 15 years. Like I knew of it. I'd seen it before for sure. Do you know what the music video is?
No.
Okay. It's a
guy. I
guy.
should have watched it, but I was driving.
That's okay. Fine. It's a guy with deer antlers.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
now I know.
That one, yeah. And like the love interest dad is a hunter. And he's like, you can't be flirting around with that deer, boy. Which is very funny. Like,
that boy has antlers. I have an obligation to shoot him.
It is hilarious. Like, just like if your homeboy had antlers, like, would you not just like think it was the coolest thing in the world?
Oh yeah, that's the hardest shit of all time.
Like, why? Who would make fun of you if you had antlers?
Yeah, that's like.
Like I guess
so
like
sick.
when you're little.
Yeah, it's like freak.
Kids are mean, but
you're
like
different.
Yeah, like middle school, high school, you're not fucking with the guy who has antlers.
Dude, imagine being in a fucking heavy band with antlers.
It'd be crazy.
That'd be insane.
And
it's like, dude, you got to come with me to see this heavy band. Their guitarist has antlers.
We should talk about this.
What?
It's fucked up that no human being has grown antlers.
Right? It's fucked up.
No, like genuinely, like you'd think that would have happened by now, you know?
Why would that have happened by now?
I don't know, because a lot of other stuff has happened in history.
Okay, like what?
Not like that.
What is analogous to humans growing antlers in history?
Some people have like a little tail, right?
I mean,
like their coccyx is too long or something, and they have a little tail. They have an itty bitty tail.
I don't know.
Some people shit through a bag, a colostomy bag,
and that's akin to growing antlers.
It's not dissimilar.
I think it is dissimilar. Personally,
yeah, it is. It's pretty different.
I'm gonna stand my ground here. I think that's dissimilar.
Okay, fuck. Let me think of something else. I was gonna say A24 made that movie Lamb, then I remembered that wasn't real.
What? Lamb?
You know the little lamb kid?
No.
That walks around? No. All right. Well, for the sake of this, it's a documentary.
Okay.
It's not.
Okay.
It's fiction.
It's fiction.
But
it's like, yeah, you know the fucking little 2-inch tall little man that runs around in circles around me all the time?
Yeah, if he exists.
You've never seen him?
Have you seen the clown that hides from gay people?
Yes.
Yes.
He's very frightening.
Anyway, yeah. That's the music video. I think that I can appreciate this song a lot more now.
Yeah.
And I think that it was in the friend zone, and now I want it, baby. I want it.
Yeah. It was in the friend zone, and then you made a concept album about the friend zone.
Sure.
Your rap name is Master Artisan.
I feel like all of the Dow Boys albums are concept albums about the friend zone.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yep, incel core, baby. Yeah. I think that I can really appreciate this song for what it is.
What about this song do you appreciate that you felt you didn't before?
I love the layers. There's like a piano in the second verse
Onion.
that takes over. What'd you just say?
I said onion.
Onion?
Yeah, onion.
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 We can't do anything.
No. Carson just readjusted in his chair and felt the pain of 1,000 needles.
No, for real though, dog. Like, I'm also a little concerned that my pajama pants, if I man spread too much, they're just gonna tear in the crotch, and you're gonna see my dick and balls.
Do you have nothing else under there?
Don't worry about it, man. Hopefully you won't have to know.
I hope I won't have to find out.
I mean, or unless I was gonna say something else about this song.
The layers.
I love the layers. I love the piano that's in the second verse. I also think the harmonies, like, it's very clearly still Patrick Stump, but the way they're mixed and the way they're panned make it feel like other people.
Mm-hmm.
I also think it's very funny that Pete Wentz is singing like some of the backing vocals. On I'm just a notch in your bedpost, but you're just a line in a song.
Mm-hmm.
And then you know how that's the call and response, and there's like another vocal that goes, "Not in your bedpost, but you're just a line in a song."
Yeah.
Yeah. Pete pretends to do that in the video. Like, I know you ain't singing that, brother. Like,
yeah.
Who are you fooling?
I mean, you know what's funny? We made a video for Have a Nice Life,
Mm-hmm.
and in part of it, Jack is in front of the camera singing, and then Rui and I, like there's a call and response thing in that song, and then Rui and I come into frame and we both sing that part. Neither of us sang that part on the record.
That's awesome. Do you do it into a physical microphone though?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it even more.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great.
It but it's funny because that day we recorded that, like you were there.
I was there.
And I was like, I can't hit those notes, so I can't get in there. And Rui couldn't make it that day. So
neither of you were on that.
Neither of us were on those vocals.
That's crazy.
Jack was, and he's not singing that part of the video.
That's crazy. Yeah, the only thing I remember about Bummer Hill Gang Vocal Day is that I was louder than everyone, and I was like, I feel so bad.
You can only tell on one song, and I don't care.
But you can tell that it's me in there?
I can tell.
Okay.
I don't know if other people will be able to tell, but
I'm on an EP that this band did where I like do some call and response shit, like on like every single song.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm on every song. And like nobody knew it was me, like even after the EP came out.
Mm-hmm.
And like I made a post about it, and I was like, "Hear a voice you recognize?" And someone was like, "Keith Buckley?" And I was like, "No, it's me." But thanks.
Keith Buckley? Question mark?
Yeah, right. And I was like, "Fuckers, god damn it." Yeah. I really really like this song. I really think it's cool. What do you think of this song?
I think this song is like the perfect pop song, basically. Like
100%.
But it's also it's like the ideal version of a Fall Out Boy pop song with all of the little layers that they do and all the intricacies. Like I know we said fucking, oh God, what was that one that we covered recently that was also a single from this record?
It's a little less 16 Candles, a little more
Yeah.
touch me.
I think I said on
If
that.
you like my body and you think I'm sexy, come on, sugar, let me know.
Exactly. I think on that episode I was like, this is the ideal for like a label.
Mm-hmm.
But this song is the ideal for the band, basically.
Yeah.
Because
I can't believe that this is the one that has the extremely low budget music video, and a little less 16 Candles has a extremely high budget 6-minute like short film.
Oh, yeah.
Accompany it.
that
song's not even 3 minutes.
It's
like,
so funny.
it's so strange.
Just
it's
especially
so
like
interesting.
the gap in popularity between these two songs.
Yeah.
Like, and the Sugar video is so much cheaper.
I'd love to know the disparity between those two songs, like
Well, yeah.
streaming wise.
The exact disparity. I mean, we can check.
We can look at it. Yeah.
I think you have to check on the computer.
Well, I'm
so
trying to
I
see
can
if I'm stupid and a little less 16 Candles. Oh, I just did something very stupid. I just typed Spotify into the Spotify search bar. God, I'm awesome. Spotify.
I love listening to Spotify. Like, oh,
yeah,
what artist?
just as I suspected, a little less 16 Candles is not in the top 10.
Yeah, of course not.
Centuries has 1 billion.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for the Memories has 658 million.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you think Sugar's at?
800 million?
They're close. 740 million.
I was close.
My Songs is higher than Dance Dance, too.
Of course it is.
I mean,
if,
I guess it makes sense to me.
If streaming was a thing back when these songs were coming out, all of these, like, I am confident that at least this song would be their highest.
I will say, I don't think I've ever looked at a band's top 5 on Spotify and go, this band plays all 5 of those songs live.
Mm. I think that is a good point.
Like, I've just known so many bands that like don't do that.
We don't do that.
Yeah, we don't do that. We don't do that either, I don't think. Spotify Premium US.
I mean, I could check. Hey, we're over 200 monthlies right now.
Let's go.
Let's go. We were hovering around like 185 for a while, and then we put out this new song. Yeah, we only play 2 of the songs in our top 5. Those being Bad News and Isn't It Strange. And then y'all's top 5 right now is Pink Envelope, Waco Jesus, Designer Shroud, Star Baby, and Time Loops.
Yeah, we've been refraining from playing Time Loops. We're finally bringing it back on. This episode will be out by tomorrow, right?
Yeah. Well, not tomorrow, Friday.
Friday.
The day
Okay.
after.
So, yeah. We're finally bringing it back on the tour that we have coming up with 68. The homeless.
Whoa.
The Homeless Gospel Choir.
Wow.
Not to be confused with the Holy Ghost Tabernacle Choir. 2 different bands.
I was wondering if those were 2 different bands.
They are 2 different bands, yes. Yeah, for some reason Spotify is not pulling up on here. I don't know why. My Wi-Fi
laptop?
ducks like around this time every night here. I don't know what's up with that.
Very strange.
But I'd love to see. Hang on. Let's see. Sugar, We're Going Down.
We could probably compare YouTube views.
YouTube. Sugar, We're Going Down has 143 million views.
Mm-hmm.
A little less. 16 Candles, a little more. Touch Me has 15 million views.
Oh.
It's getting pummeled.
It's getting destroyed.
It's getting rocked, dude. Especially for how little of a fucking budget they had for Sugar.
Yeah.
I
This
think
goes
this
to
is
show you don't need money for a music video. People
No, you
connect with the
don't.
song.
I think this song is like also a great intro to this band.
Mm-hmm.
And like, forgive me because I know Ian's not on the show right now.
Oh yeah, we
But
said he was gonna be,
yeah,
and then we
he
texted
woke up
him.
5 minutes before we started recording.
Yeah, and he lives like an hour away.
We'll
And
see if he's still on his way.
we need a backlog. So
Yeah, we do. Oh, my work's listening to "That's What I Like" by Bruno Mars right now. I'm gonna skip it.
that's a good
Oh,
song.
now it's playing "Talking to the Moon" by Bruno Mars. I'm also gonna skip that.
Holy crap!
Now they're playing "Grenade" by Bruno Mars. Also gonna
A
skip
lot of
that.
Bruno Mars.
Yeah, I'm just
What's going on
skipping
over there?
songs. I think they have. Man, they're gonna be so annoyed later. Anyway, yeah, this is also a great intro into rock music, I think.
Yeah,
Like if you are a kid and you hear this and you start bobbing your head, you're like, "What is that? What is that?" And
How are they
later
doing
you
that?
find out it's a breakdown and a
Mhm.
chug, you know. In the same way that like the first time I heard this is going to be such a stupid sentence. The first time I heard "Creep," I was like, "This is the best song I've ever heard in my life." Like, I'm not kidding.
Like, how are they doing that?
The second that Johnny Greenwood hits that, I was like, best song I've ever heard.
Music is over. No one else make songs.
I was like, no one's allowed to make songs. Everyone else is in a shitty band. This is the best song I've ever heard.
Radiohead for life.
Radiohead for life. And then I heard My Iron Lung, and I was like, what is this? But I like it, maybe? Pablo Honey sucks.
I haven't listened to the whole album.
Yeah, it's impossible. It sucks.
Yeah?
Bad.
Is it?
I don't know if it's bad.
I mean, when stacked up to the rest of their discography.
When stacked up to the rest of their discography, it's bad. It's
when you put it next to In Rainbows, like when you put a lot of albums next to In Rainbows,
Yeah.
it's like, this is dog shit doo doo.
yeah,
This is dookie ass.
yeah. That is how I feel about it.
Yeah.
There's a rumor going around that they're prepping for a tour.
There's been rumors of that like every year, and then every year nothing
there's
happens.
not. But these are different rumors.
They're
These are
different
true.
rumors? How,
These are true.
how are they true?
I don't
The
know.
Smile just put out another song.
Yeah, but once they're done with that,
Who knows?
I don't know.
I need Radiohead to put out another album.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'm very content with the Radiohead albums that we have. I just want to see them.
I would like another one.
I would really like another one.
I think it would be cool.
think it would
And
be very
I would
cool.
like to hear what music they make. 'Cause
Oh,
they're,
of course.
they're like the kind of band where it's like they switch it up every album.
Mm-hmm.
So how would they switch it up this time?
They're bringing guitars back for this one.
No way.
I love that. One of my favorite criticisms of them, especially the people who don't like Kid A, because I have one like big Radiohead fan in my life who does not like Kid A.
Really?
Yes, my friend. I'll call him out right now. My friend Justin Robert Young does not like Kid A.
Justin Robert Young, you got to fix your heart and get right with the Lord.
He's a great guy. I love Justin a whole lot. But
Justin, I hate you.
when that album came out, he was like, "This is dog shit. This sucks." He also hates Yeezus. So those are two albums that we don't align on.
Yeah.
Because I think both of those records are 10s. And
Jesus is very good.
Yeezus is amazing. I'll be the first to say.
It's a shame the author was lost to time.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame that.
It's a shame that Kanye was killed in a big explosion in 2016.
Yo, can you believe that those tunnels are real? What the fuck, man? Like,
I saw some guy tweeting. He was like, "Y'all owe me an apology," and it was a screenshot of tweets that he had made months ago that were like, "I keep hearing Yiddish under my floors. I live on the ground floor in New York, and we don't have a basement." And he's like, "I think there are Jewish people under my house."
oh my god!
And then there were. Like that kind of thing, it's so hard to bring up without sounding like a fucking
Without
conspiracy
sounding
theorist.
like a total fucking anti-Semite.
And this guy was like, "Dude, I'm not crazy. I'm
He's
telling
like,
you,
I'm hearing
there are
Yiddish
people under my floors."
under my floors.
And then it turns out that there were tunnels.
Dude, that is so wild.
It's so fucking
Sorry
funny.
to date this episode again, but like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah. Ain't that
One of the
something?
weirdest things to happen.
It's been a strange year so far already.
I'm excited.
Matt Pat Game Theory quit.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. So did that other guy.
Tom Scott.
Yeah.
Not Tomska. Tomska's still going, but Tom Scott.
Tomska is a ASDF movie, correct?
Yeah.
Awesome.
He just put out a video.
I am a stegosaurus.
I am a stegosaurus.
Dude, we should watch an ASDF movie and see if it holds up.
That would be something.
Oh, dude.
What were
That
we
was like
talking about?
Dracula Flow for us back then.
Oh, yeah,
you know?
dude.
We're going to be quoting Dracula Flow in a few years, and we're going to be like, was that even funny? It will be, though.
It will be
it's amazing.
Funny. Fucking ASDF movies. I remember annoying the shit out of anyone that wasn't in my immediate friend group with those, because all of us would just be quoting that all the time.
Dude, right? Yeah, I know. That's the best.
It was so fucking funny.
I don't want to lose it to time, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like Kanye West.
Like-
it was lost to time.
Yeah. Have I told you that one of my best friends from high school does not pronounce Kanye West's name correctly on purpose?
How do they pronounce it?
He calls him Kane West.
That is a
He-
guy. I'm pretty sure Kane West is also a guy.
Is also a guy.
Yeah. I'm pretty certain. Let me figure this out.
Maybe he had them confused.
Maybe.
Is Kane West a rapper?
Kane West is another musical artist.
That's crazy.
In Caro Bonito. Wait.
Well, he wasn't talking about him.
Kane West is one of the members of Caro Bonito? Is that true? Huh. I didn't know that. That's crazy. Recently viewed artists, Masta Artisan. Awesome. You know that guy?
No, who is that?
You know the rap critic?
I guess, yeah.
That's him. I gotta show you. I gotta show you one of his songs after this.
I don't know if I just missed something being off the internet or whatever, but the white Jamaican freestyle.
What?
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
The guy that's it's like, when I fuck the pussy turn red. That guy.
No, I don't know this guy.
Dude, it's awesome. I love it. It's
the white
great.
Jamaican freestyle.
It's awesome, dude. It's so sick.
God damn.
It's legitimately he's bringing the races together.
Do you think Pete Wentz could do that?
Yes. He's half black, isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah, his mom's
Have we talked
black.
about this
his
before?
mom's black, yeah.
I'm gonna look this up. I'm looking
Yeah.
up a lot of things this episode.
I know that because of Dax Shepard's terrible podcast.
Mm.
I just queued up an Arcspire song at work, and I'm seeing how long it takes them to skip it.
He is half black. I didn't know that. I think we
felt
have
too
talked
bad.
about
I skipped the "Talking to the Moon" by Bruno Mars.
this.
Felt too bad about it.
God damn.
They're just listening to fucking blast beats as loud as fucking possible.
Oh my goodness.
They're closed by now. They're fine.
Yeah. How did we get here?
I don't fucking remember.
We're
talking about Pete Wentz being black.
Pete Wentz being
I
half
think
black.
he has united the races.
I think so too.
I don't think there's been racism since Sugar We're Going Down came out.
Yeah. Don't look it up.
Yeah, don't look it up.
Don't Google has there been racism since Sugar We're Going Down come out.
No.
Because it hasn't happened because Pete Wentz united.
Well, you're
the-
native.
Yeah. And nothing's ever happened to me. I thank Pete Wentz every night.
Peen Wentz? Did you call him Peen Wentz?
No, I didn't mean to.
All right, let's get into lyrics.
Okay. Lyrics of this song I feel like are etched in marble on the
The emo slab.
the emo slab. I feel like this is if you don't know the words to this song, you gotta fix your heart and get right with the Lord.
For sure. I mean, and honestly, I think the lyrics to this song are fantastic.
Yeah, they're amazing.
I think, first of all, this is their number one viewed on Genius. This is their number one viewed song on Genius.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, this is the one time where, like, out of all of the biggest Fall Out Boy songs, this is the one where I think Patrick enunciates the least.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not a problem.
Nope, not at all.
Never has been. It hasn't stopped it hasn't stopped them from making this song enormous.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like a little less 16 Candles, you can understand every word in that song.
Mm-hmm.
Dance Dance, you can maybe understand 4, and in this one you can understand 5.
Yeah.
It's like Cocteau Twins, you know.
Mm-hmm. Did we ever find out what the Cocteau Twins were saying?
I think my nuts hang.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
I think I'm cool with that.
I really like Notching Your Bedpost, but you're just a line in a song.
We've brought that line up before.
It's so good.
But it's so fucking good.
It's
like,
really good.
It's just like the meaning of this song is pretty obvious. Like it's these two people who don't really like each other very much, or do they?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like
people with toxic personalities.
Very toxic personalities. And that line is like, at face value, it's like, damn, these two people don't really give a shit about each other. And then like, but in the context of the rest of the song, you could read it as like, yeah, he's capping.
Yeah.
She might not just be a line in a song.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, he's obviously fucked up about it. He wrote a whole goddamn song about it.
Yeah. And, I mean, maybe this is a cuck anthem. I don't know.
Maybe.
Could potentially be.
The watching you from the closet is...
wishing to be the friction in your jeans is crazy.
Which is insane.
Insane line, number one. The annotation on it. Note that just because the line says he's watching them from the closet does not mean he's literally hiding in her closet. Thank you.
Awesome.
It's referring to his sexuality, and a hint comes from the demo of the song where the lyric and booklet is the lyric booklet for From Under the Cork Tree, your is replaced with his. You can also note the line sleeping for the wrong team as sleeping with the same sex. I don't know.
I can read sleeping with for the wrong team as that more than this line. Because like the wishing to be the friction in his jeans could be like, I wish that my jeans were getting friction right now.
Yeah,
like,
I don't think
like
it's a gay
were.
thing.
Yeah.
You Fall Out Boy fans, you just want to make everything gay. I like the spirit, but I don't think it's there.
Yeah, I mean, it could
if
be.
If Maddie was here, she'd be yelling. She'd be yelling at both of us.
Yeah. It definitely could be. I don't think it's like open and shut. This song is not gay at all.
Oh yeah, no.
But I don't know. You know, I never read it as that. But sleeping for the wrong team. I do want to know what other explanation that has.
Yeah.
Because that
there's a
that
comment.
seems pretty darn gay.
There's a comment
you
underneath here. Yeah, I gotta stop leaning back. There's a comment underneath this annotation that says he's not saying he's gay or anything. He's saying he wishes he could be him. He's watching from the closet of her bedroom per se. He knows what she's doing with the other guy in her room. Might have seen it and wishes he could be the other guy, or the friction in her jeans.
Mm-hmm. So true.
I think that this is actually true. Literally, we know Pete Wentz isn't sexually attracted to men, so why would he want to be the girl in that situation?
Isn't he bi?
I think he's bi. Yeah.
Is this commenter just assuming that he's straight? Let me
There's
Google
a lot of
it.
cope going on from the straights here.
Pete Wentz bisexuality. He's said before, I'm pretty much half gay. I mean,
I don't know if it's a gay thing.
I don't know.
It's a cuck thing for sure. It's very cucked. Very cuck coded.
Very cucked. Possibly gay.
Possibly gay.
That sleeping for the wrong team one. Especially because like the phrase like like the metaphor of sexualities being like teams has been around for so long. Like it was definitely a thing when this song was being written. And sleeping for the wrong team could be like, they're both like experimenting sexually outside of their relationship, and then he's not really a fan of that.
Sure, I could see that.
And then from his perspective, it's like, damn, like I'm actually not gay, even though like I sucked a penis, and I would like to get back together. I don't know if that's the intent of the whole song. Probably isn't, but that's like,
yeah,
that line brings up a lot of questions.
Can we talk about a loaded God complex? Cock it and pull it.
Yeah, what do you want to talk
sick.
about it?
So sick.
It's so crazy.
The genius annotation is a clever play on words. Loaded gun plus God complex. Basically, he thinks incredibly highly of himself and has a desire to take control of the situation and get back what he feels he deserves. The line could easily refer to her God complex just as easily. He is obviously hurt by the whole thing, but she doesn't seem to care at all. Other lines in the song, like notching your bedpost and isn't it messed up how I'm just dying to be him, illustrate that she gets around and has moved on again, literally, or again already. She's the one that thinks she is beyond the emotional part of the relationship's sex and is basically invincible. Parenthetical God in that respect. Those who have guns are often referred to as having God complex. Having a God complex, since being in the possession of a firearm makes one a cheap master of life and death.
That's a good point.
That's a very good point.
I like that.
I like that one a lot. And honestly, when I shoot a gun, let me tell you what.
When I'm doing my
sending
job,
you to hell.
When I'm doing my job and I walk up behind a businessman with my silenced pistol and I shoot him in the back of the head, I feel pretty powerful.
That's right.
I send him directly to hell.
Contributor Nightcat comments under this annotation saying, as it has been stated in the following annotations, this song may not even be about a girl and instead a boy. So perhaps it would be better to assume that this song is not about a girl. All right.
Maybe.
I suppose so.
Maybe.
Contributor Casey says, a loaded God complex is a condom that's ready to go. In other words,
that's ready to go.
That's how you put one on. Cock it, roll it back, and pull the tip. Read the directions once. This came to me in a dream last night. Biggest mystery of all time solved. I will be upvoting that.
That's awesome.
That's crazy.
A condom ready to go. That's what they should have called this song. Condom ready to go.
Condom ready to go.
I think it would have had the same impact and effect that it
Can we
did.
talk about how crazy it is that this song just doesn't have a third chorus?
That is crazy, especially for how good this chorus is.
Yeah.
Like, this is a perfect chorus. They absolutely could have done it a third time.
They kind of do it a third time.
They do it like in no, they do it 3 times. They do it again at the very end.
They sort of do it a third time.
Yeah, they do it again.
There's a bunch of backing vocals and like other shit going on. They just let it fly, man.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not the same as the other times that they did it in the song, but I mean, they're still doing it. It ain't nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's something. A lot, I mean, the bridge and that outro is basically just parts of the chorus and then the chorus. So, I mean, really, we get a lot of this chorus in the song, and that's right after the second chorus.
Yeah.
So, I mean, no wonder the song was fucking enormous. Still is, because they hammer that chorus into you, and you don't mind at all. Because you're like, yeah, man, they're going down, swinging.
Do you think we need a Puerto Rican Pete Wentz?
Need? Like, what's wrong with him now?
I want one.
You want one?
Yeah. Who's the Puerto Rican Pete Wentz?
I'm not. I don't know a lot of Puerto Ricans off the dome.
I know so many Puerto Ricans.
Yeah.
I guess Herm from Johnny Booth.
Johnny Test.
Ooh, Johnny Test. He was a little brown.
I think he's kind of Puerto Rican, maybe.
Dude, if Johnny Test was Puerto Rican, that'd be insane. My whole childhood, he's so Puerto Rican coded. How many seasons do we think Johnny Test ran for? I'm gonna say 2.
He ran for more than that. There's a Johnny Test reboot show.
Okay, well, OG Johnny Test.
OG, I think like 4 or 5.
4 or 5?
Yeah.
Mm,
Because I was at
I'm skeptical.
I was at a friend's house, and we were waiting for someone else to get there, and we were just browsing Netflix, and they just fucking
Fuck, there's 6.
yeah. There's a lot of seasons of
All
Johnny
right,
Test.
I'm sorry.
Puerto Rican icon Johnny Test.
Puerto Rican icon Johnny Test.
Got 6 seasons, and then a reboot show.
Our saxophonist, our occasional saxophonist is Puerto Rican.
Mm-hmm.
Rich is Puerto Rican.
Shout
You know
out.
what he told me?
What?
He said, "Do you know how to know if someone's Puerto Rican?
How?
They'll tell you within the first 10 seconds of meeting them." And you know what? It happened to me that day later.
That's insane.
This guy was like, "I love your band so much. By the way, I'm Puerto Rican." That's like awesome, dude.
Let's go, dude. I'm so glad we have a Puerto Rican fan base.
That is sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. That guy was supposed to connect us with someone, and he never did. I think he was connecting us with like UFC or something like that.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. We
That's
talked for a
crazy.
while, and he was like, I do music sync opportunities for UFC, and I was like, well, please, can I have some sweet UFC money?
By the way, I should clarify. I said we in that previous sentence as if I was talking from Carson's perspective. I have been asked a couple times in the past week if I'm in Dowboys. I'm not in Dowboys.
Oh, really?
Yes. I
How
get
many-
asked semi-frequently if I'm in Dowboys, which is really funny.
Do people just assume?
I don't know. I don't know where that comes from.
Interesting.
But like, fucking
Well, Jackie's tall, but not as tall as you.
no. And
You and Jackie have similar builds.
yeah, but they like our faces are completely different,
Yeah, your faces are very different.
and I have different hair.
Yeah, Jackie's hair has never been that long.
Yeah,
Ah,
it's also a different color.
I'm suffering. So
I don't.
bad.
Well, I don't know what like role that people think I have in Dowboys. So I'm not in any of the pictures. I'm not on
No,
stage.
you're not.
I
No,
don't.
you're
I'm not. I'm not playing any of the instruments.
No, you're not.
I'm not in the band.
No. You're not. I don't know who they could mistake you for.
I don't know, but yeah, just a funny little phenomenon. People thinking I'm in Dowboys.
People think I'm in AWOL Nation.
Really?
No,
I was gonna say. It's like that's crazy.
absolutely not.
People think that you were sailing.
How
How do you feel about that song?
Love it.
Yeah,
Genuinely, I love that song.
I haven't listened to it.
When he
in a
says
while.
maybe I should kill myself, that's crazy.
That's so funny, and that was a hit song.
That was a hit song, and he says maybe I should kill
Maybe I
myself.
should kill
in it.
myself.
I think it's awesome.
Like that clip going around of Steve Harvey going like, "Think about
Kill
killing
yourself."
myself,"
Think about killing myself.
and it was on the board.
Man, that's awesome.
It fucking and then killing myself flips over.
We're talking about Puerto Ricans in the Cowboys group chat because Rich brought up that John Cena just posted the Puerto Rican flag,
He did do that.
and then
I was trying to think who posted that. 'Cause
previous drummer of the Dallas Cowboys, Sam Williamson, just said, "Matt, are you Puerto Rico?"
Matt, are you Puerto Rico?
Ladies and gentlemen, Fat Guy 45, Sam Williamson.
Sam Williamson, gamer
AKA
tag Fat Guy
Fat
45.
45.
That is one of the most baller gamer tags of all time.
Dude, it's awesome.
It's so phonetically pleasing, and it's just so baller. Like, it just rolls right off the
yeah.
tongue. Fat Guy 45.
Yeah.
It's so awesome. Should that be the title of the episode?
Fat Guy 45.
Fat Guy 45.
Oh, I'm crying. Dude, today, I heard Weird Al's Fat
Mhm.
for the first time in a really while.
That's a Fat Guy 45.
Dude, that is a fact. Like,
In that
him
video?
saying, I'm fat, I'm really, really fat. It's so funny.
He was ahead of his time.
Yes.
He was
yes.
very popular in his time, but still ahead of his time.
Dude, and he got permission from Michael Jackson to do that.
Yeah.
And they used the same set that he
Yeah.
shot the Bad video on. And Michael was like, absolutely.
It's
Go
like, hell
for it.
yeah, brother, do that shit.
Oh, wow. Oh, man.
This is definitely me when I'm fat.
Do you remember the show 1,000 Pound Sisters? I think
No.
it's still on, maybe. TLC thing.
Yeah.
I didn't understand that their weight combined made them 1,000.
Oh.
I thought they were each 1,000.
That would be fatal.
Yeah, there's.
I don't think you can be 1,000 pounds. I think you die.
If we had a Jamie, I'd be like, pull up fattest guy of all time.
Jamie, pull up the fattest guy of all time. Highest recorded weight in history. Pull that up.
Who do you think it would be?
Fat Guy 45.
Probably Fat Guy 45.
One of the other 45 fat guys. There were 44 fat guys before Sam Williamson.
Anyway, back to Fall Out Boy 45.
Fall Out Boy 45. That was pretty good. Yeah, this I think
This pre-Obama anthem.
this pre-Obama anthem. I like all the little fucking sprinkles of like interesting shit that they put in here, like the mini breakdown.
It's awesome.
And then like in the final chorus, it changes to a 2-step drum beat.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Also the I noticed this in the car on the way here, like in the chorus when the guitars are like doing a kind of staccato thing and like stopping for a second, the drums are sort of also doing that, but then there's also like harmonies in the back that are like keeping the constant sound going. So like the song is never like silent or lacking any like music, I guess, apart from percussion, because like they keep that going with the harmonies.
Fucking awesome, dude.
And it's so good. Like you listen to that and you're like, fuck.
I just remembered that I have something to show you that I haven't even told you about yet.
Okay.
I'm really excited to show you.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, they've played this song every show since it came out.
Can you imagine like a career as long as theirs, and like there is a song that you've played every single show? Like, is there a song that y'all have played every single show?
Every single show? I'm trying to think. I mean, like, early days. Like, there's not a song from, like, the early days that we still play now.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, after we wrote Fake Dinosaur Bones, I think 2 weeks later we were playing it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was, like, pre-Diamars being out or anything. I think, like, 2 weeks after I had that one, like, I had the demo, like, ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, all right, everybody learn this song. We have to play this, like, every show.
Mm-hmm.
And we've played it every show since.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think that's one we're never going to get away with not playing. We're actually not playing it on this Tesseract tour.
Oh, really?
No. So we'll see how that goes.
We'll see if anyone
notices or
fucking
cares. Yeah.
kills you about it.
Well, we don't have a huge long set time,
Mm-hmm.
and we wanted to play the whole new EP,
Mm-hmm.
and those songs are long.
Yeah.
And then we can't like there's definitely 3 or 4 songs from Celebrity Therapist we can't not play.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like, all right, like, you know, maybe this time we just only play new stuff.
Maybe.
Yeah. So
we're kind of getting to that point. Up until this point, we've played Bad News at every show.
and now you're just gonna.
Well, we're still playing it, but like when the whole album comes out,
Yeah.
because we're not playing everything from the album yet.
We were playing a song of ours called "What" up until Die on Mars came out, and we were like, "Oh shit, we get to retire this song."
Yeah,
We were like, "That's great."
that's how we felt with Without Your Love,
Damn.
because we'd been playing that one for a long time before it even came out, and then we didn't play it at the past couple shows that we played, and we were like, dude, because like it's a good song, but it's so boring to play.
Yeah.
And only a couple people have been like, hey, you didn't play that goddamn song. And we're like, well, we got these other songs that are better. So
That's awesome. Yeah.
but imagine fucking getting to a point, having this song in your repertoire and then playing it every show for 20 years.
That is fucking crazy. And
Like-
everyone going wild every single time you play it.
Yeah.
I mean, I
how-
guess they've probably done that every show with Centuries, but like they haven't
since
played
that
it.
came out at least.
Yeah.
But
They
this has
haven't been
been
playing
out
it.
for so much longer.
Yeah, this is a 20-year-old song at this point, Dawson,
Mm-hmm.
which is absurd.
Which is so fucked up. Like
So wild.
even for like fucking acoustic sessions or whatever, this song is at least in consideration.
I agree. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't ever seen them do anything that was like like I haven't the song is still always in like consideration, and it's always acknowledged even in something like that where it's like, well, we're playing this like we get a 15-minute set at this like Christmas jingle ball thing. Like obviously we're going to play Sugar We're Going Down
Mm-hmm.
at this one, you know.
Like you have to.
I want to say on one tour they tried doing it acoustic, like only doing it acoustic.
Mm.
I don't know if I saw that tour. I saw a tour where they did Where Is Your Boy acoustic, like on a B stage,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, come on, this song rocks. Like I need to hear that. Like I got to hear this song rock.
Yeah.
I don't really understand what the point of that is, doing like an acoustic B stage thing.
I don't know.
Bring Me the
Like-
Horizon's doing that right now with a song that's not even a year old. And I'm like, what are you doing, dude?
Is it like the B stage acoustic tour or like
No,
just that one song?
just that one song. There might be two songs on that B acoustic stage. I don't know.
Maybe.
They have a very involved setup,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, I mean, I feel like maybe those like acoustic versions are to like switch it up for the band members, I guess. Or
Sure.
if there is like an elaborate setup, it gives the stagehands time to like
switch shit.
switch
whatnot.
shit
Yeah.
around.
They have like a fully like projection mapped like LED thing. This shit's crazy.
Fall Out Boy or Bring Me?
Bring Me.
Mm.
I don't know what Fall Out Boy's production is sitting at right now. It hasn't looked like they've spent a ton of money other than on that 8-ball thing.
They had a big dog for a while.
They had a big dog.
They had a big like inflatable dog,
Well, that's not that much money. You just hire someone to build you a big inflatable dog.
I guess. I mean,
That's one piece. You know what I mean?
one
That's
piece.
like,
It's real.
did that One Piece Netflix show come out?
Mm-hmm.
It's out.
Yeah.
Is it good?
I've heard it's actually pretty good. Like as far as live action anime adaptations go, might be the best one.
I probably won't watch it.
Me neither.
No. Yeah. I mean, I fucking love this song. I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll ever get tired of it. I'll probably be hearing it for the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
That's just totally fine. I love it.
Just like how they'll be playing it for the rest of their lives. I mean,
Yeah, elderly wizened Pete Wentz is going to be playing this for sure.
mm-hmm. Yeah. What's do you have like a favorite lyric from this song?
Oh yeah, I mean,
Is it the notch in your bedpost
yeah,
line?
it's that
Yeah,
one for sure.
pretty goddamn good.
But that's because I hate women.
so true. So true.
Sorry. I say that like my girlfriend isn't going to walk in the door in about like 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah, that's probably mine too. It's just fucking like fuck, dude. How do you say fuck you in a better way than that?
Yeah, it's great.
Like yeah, we fucked, but I'm writing about it.
Dope. Yeah, we fucked. Yeah, sure. You used me for sex, but now
I'm making money off of it.
This song might be about you. But now, yeah.
Have you ever actually put a notch in your bedpost for the amount of people you fucked?
Was there another reason to have a bedpost?
I don't have a bedpost.
I don't have a bedpost either.
Nice.
No, I think that's an old school thing. I think it was like a frat boy thing. Have you ever put on a sock on your door while you're having sex so no one comes in?
No, I just lock my door.
Really?
Yeah.
I put a sock on my door before.
Yeah?
You don't want to lock the door. You want to make the lady feel comfortable.
Well, I mean, if there are like other people in the house that I feel like could come in. I've never just been like lock the door silently. I've just been like, hey, is it cool if I lock the door so no one comes in?
For sure.
And then they're like, yeah.
Sock's almost weirder.
Yeah, because it's like,
hey, is it cool if I put a sock on the door?
You're advertising that
I lied. I've never done that before. I've never, ever done that before.
I feel like locking the door is just like a cleaner solution than that, because it's like, I mean, if they can't.
This is one of the great debates, I think.
Well, if they
locking
can't
the
hear
door
you,
v sock on the door.
It's sock on the door is advertising that you are currently having sex or pretending to,
which is awesome.
It is awesome to do that. But if you lock it and you're trying to be like discreet about it, could be doing anything in there.
True.
Could just have the door locked because you don't want anyone to come in.
I wasn't locking doors in my house growing up was severely off limits.
It was for a while, for me as well, and then, but like I never really had a reason to lock my door, because
you weren't.
I wasn't
beating
having
around the bush.
I wasn't having hoes over when I was little,
okay.
And I was very good at getting away.
Jacking off.
I was very good at getting away with that.
Oh, nice.
Like, I'm the stealthiest.
You're the hide the
cum
cum king.
I'm the hide the cum king. Fucking, but like, I would. It got to a point where I was like, I can just lock my door and I can't face any repercussions for this.
Yeah.
So then, like, if I was getting out of the shower or something, or whatever, I would lock the door. But I mean, even now in my apartment, I don't typically lock my door because people don't come into my room like that. Because I've made it clear that I don't like that.
Yeah. Are you like a freak about your privacy?
Not really. I just don't like people coming into my room unannounced.
Yeah.
Like knock, at least.
But you are the hide the cum king.
I am the hide the cum king.
Awesome.
No one's ever seen my cum.
That's dope, dude.
Not even people that I sleep with. No, doesn't happen.
Well, let's put a sock on the door right now, Dawson, and rate this song.
Let's put a sock on the door and magically vanish our cum and rate this song. 10.
10?
Yeah, fuck it. I have no reason not to give it a 10.
You know what I'm going to give it, Dawson?
What?
Also a 10.
Let's go.
It deserves it.
I was thinking in the car on the way up, I was like, is it a 10? And then like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like just the fact that it's such a fucking catchy ass song, but it's not like obnoxious.
And it
like
doesn't suck.
And it doesn't suck, and fucking the instrumental itself is like, it's intricate enough to keep your attention if you're paying attention, but it's not to the point where if you're listening casually, it's going to be like confusing or whatever. All the lyrics are phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if we did like a full lyric rundown of this song, we would just be like, that's a fucking heater. That's a heater. That's a heater. So if you want our opinion on an individual line that we didn't cover, we probably
assume
think it's a heater. Yeah. Patrick sounds great on this vocally. Even with the relative lack of enunciation, he sounds great. There's just so much about this song that's like so hype. Like that drum intro, you hear that and you're like, yes, sir, let's fucking go.
Like, crank it, crank it, crank it, crank it, crank it.
And then right before the second chorus, when all the instruments drop out and it's just Patrick going, we're going. And then everything comes back in on down, down. That's insane. That gets my blood fucking going. That makes me want to punch a hole in the wall.
Makes me want to do math or something.
Yeah. That makes me want to sit down and do some equations.
Yeah. Nerd alert.
Yeah. This this song is just like, it's perfect. God damn it. And if you don't think it is, you need to check your heart and get right with the Lord.
It's great.
There's nothing to dislike about this. I can't think of a single thing that I don't like about it.
Yeah. Well, should we roll out that carpet and spin this damn ass wheel?
Yeah. Thank you so much for listening. If you're still listening, we've been going for a little over an hour, I think.
Yeah. And if you're not listening,
reconsider.
Yeah.
Listen, maybe.
Maybe you should kill yourself. That's crazy. That was so a crazy hit song, dude.
Hit song. It was like, maybe I should kill myself.
There's like a delay throw on it too.
They really let you sit in that.
Yeah.
I wish I could call the episode "Maybe I Should Kill Myself," but I can't. But if you're listening, it's like
the other side of what we talked about on "Made You Listen" with the Gatherers song.
Yeah.
Like this is a song that talks about suicide very eloquently.
And then AWOL Nation.
And now AWOL Nation.
I should kill myself.
All right.
Follow Carson and I's bands. Listen to them too. That'd be cool.
Do whatever you want.
At the Callistyle Boys on Instagram, at Callistyle Boys on Twitter. Follow my band at Bummerhill ATL on Twitter, at Bummerhill on Instagram. I switched it up. If you heard me switch it up and you got really angry, you might have autism. Gotcha. Join the club, motherfucker. Bummerhill just teased a new thing.
Ooh.
We uploaded a funny little short little video to our social medias. Something's happening. Keep an eye out.
Let's go, baby.
Follow the podcast at The Dreaded Wheel on Twitter. Subscribe to the Patreon if you want to hear things that aren't Fall Out Boy. We just put out another episode of Made You Listen about this album Mutilator by Gatherers. Fantastic album. Highly recommend. And if you want to hear us talk about that, you can subscribe to our Patreon for as little as $5 a month.
That's right.
You get access to all of those episodes. And if you want to give us $10 a month, you don't get anything else except for a funny title. But you also get our appreciation.
Yeah.
So,
and maybe we'll call you.
Maybe. We have your information.
We do.
We could do that,
I
think.
We can do whatever we want with it, too.
And I think that's everything. I think that's everything. Let's spin this damn ass wheel and
all right,
get out of here. Oh, it's going.
Moving pictures. What is this?
What is this?
I genuinely don't know. Hang on.
Off the dome, I'm not certain.
Yeah, I don't know what this is.
Is this a B-side from something?
Moving pictures. I mean, I know the Rush album.
Mm-hmm.
Fall Out Boy. Oh, this is an evening out with your girlfriend song.
Oh, okay.
So prepare
Maybe I should kill myself.
Oh boy.
All right. Well, evening out song. We've avoided it for long enough.
Yes, we have.
Tune in next week to hear us talk about that song. Bye.
Bye.